Legend Total War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as the Maggot host, going up against Sylvania, where we have got a few, but damaged, decent troops for sure, going up against a whole horde of garbage. But the big problem here is the vampires have high-level lords, and even when they lose, they keep coming back to attack. I'll just read out the email, give a bit of context to the situation. He's also been caught in Force March. So he says, "Hey Legend, I'm playing as Tamarkan with Chaos Dwarf semi-roster in this particular army. I got declared war on by Sylvania after they caught this particular army on Forced March, and I've been fighting 4 full-stack battles for the past 3 hours trying to defend this particular army. It's been a battle of attrition because the first 3 battles went alright, but the rest I've been losing troops and firepower. I'm trying to corner camp with much success, but I just can't defeat these last armies. They just keep rising dead. Hope you can win this one." Okay. So yeah, if we don't do a great job, they basically just keep on coming over and over and over again. So wiping out all of these units basically is meaning nothing. So that's a bit of a situation. Anyway, there's not much we can do here to set up, except for changing this banner. I'm going to put it on the actual Lord. I do have an idea of something that might work, but it's a bit of a long shot, literally. But let's jump in and see how we go. Okay, so we're going to go for a bit of a Hail Mary to try to get them to stop attacking. Because, like, we could win this battle, and then they just attack again, and again, and again, and they just keep raising the dead. Because that's typically what happens with the vampire counts at the end of the campaign. If they attack you over the end turn, they just keep on coming at you until they run out of movement. Okay, so, here's the idea. We take our single entities up front. What about Plague Ogres? What about this guy? Yeah, bring him up front as well. And I'll bring the Plague Ogres up. I'm not sure about that one though. And let's put all that in a control group. For the most part. Yeah, okay, because I'll need to micro his abilities. And when it comes to these guys here, I'm going to put them behind the terrain here. There's no trees for us to hide in, but the terrain might work. Now, they've got some flying units, so that might detect us. And especially the artillery here. Okay, so here's the overall plan. Get these guys here to maybe get into a fight over here-ish. Bring all their forces over here, crowd around them, and then we need to bring these forces up afterwards, after they've actually been pinned down, not before, and bomb the living crap out of the area. That way these ones here don't take any damage in the battle, and most of these units here can rely on the Chaos War Shrine of Nurgle to regenerate health because of the special ability of this one. There'll be plenty of kills to go around, so it should be at maximum regen pretty damn quickly. Yeah, providing up to 0.10%, or 0.1% I guess, 0.1% regen. And then there's also this guy here. Although he doesn't have Fleshy Abundance, he does have the Children of Nurgle passive, so we could technically heal this one from long distance. And then once the battle is over, I'll bring them over here to get some heals. Hopefully that will provide enough balance of power for us that they just stop coming at us over the end turn. So, move back. They're not hidden to begin with. That's okay. Okay, now they're starting to hide. Everything's on the maximum battle difficulty. Okay, now we move these guys over here. Now the reason why I didn't bring the Chosen over here is because, well, they're going to get bombed pretty badly by the Dreadquake mortals, so we don't want to take that friendly fire if we can avoid it. Whereas the Ogres, they're definitely going to take some damage from the Dreadquake mortars, but I'm hoping it's not that much. So they're hidden at the moment, that's good. So what I'm hoping is that they just consider this to be the biggest threat, especially if I go and take this guy on as he comes in. And if we have a look from here, there's a decent chance they'll detect us with that guy. We'll just have to wait and see. But another thing we've got to keep in mind is that there's a bit of a weird thing with Dreadquake mortars. If they're standing on like one side of a hill, their trajectory of their shots is completely messed up, and so they'll always miss. So you need to make sure they're actually on flat terrain, because you can't just tell them to shoot at the ground either. So get in there, start charging this guy's ability up by getting some kills. And think we've got plenty of magic, so I'm just going to cast crappy spells at the moment, just to get the passive regen just a little bit. Because yeah, sometimes you've got units in your army that, I mean, they're good units, but they're not going to serve a grand purpose. Whereas everyone here, we could get a lot of value out of them, rather than just a trade-off. Good, they're coming at us. Remaining hidden, that's good. Okay, we're going to need to focus on this guy. Alright, get this one, anti-large. Just actually, all of them, try to take this guy out. Okay, we can see this one here has charged up to 50%. That's pretty good. Yeah, Ogre, sort this out. Why aren't you using the Dreadquake Mortars? No, not yet, not yet. Like I said, we gotta wait for these guys here to fully commit. Try to kill this Lord in the meantime if we could. Keep debuffing him so he just doesn't do that much damage. Because while we do have regen, we don't have unlimited regen. It will eventually run out. Try to keep this guy here mostly out of combat because they're not exactly amazing fighters. What I'm hoping happens with the Plague Ogres is that they don't actually take casualties, but they just take a lot of damage and then just leave the battlefield when they get close to taking casualties. That's it. Can keep it in the fight as long as they're not in like any real serious danger. Keep focusing on that vampire dude. Yeah, high level lord, that one. But our Shaggoth and his debuffs should be worth a lot. Now here's the thing, if you had spread out in this battle, then the enemy will spread out. I don't really like what they're doing. Why do that?
The Nurgle himself.
Maybe it's because they saw us at the beginning. Maybe? Maybe. Anyway, most of them are coming over here. I'm hoping their plan is just to try to go around and flank us here. You can see some of these guys starting to focus over this way. You can start using Stream of Corruption as well. This guy's ability is practically useless here. Could have kept him with them over here, but I just wanted all my single entities here because they can all heal thanks to the Chaos War Shrine. Oh my god, Legend, just use it! Not yet. Not yet. Okay, I think they've committed enough of them now. Now, in order for them to actually work, I need to actually bring them on level ground, or else they will not fire at will properly. Now, there's a whole bunch of trash coming up this way, so I'll just get the Chosen to provide a bit of backup for our guys over here. Come on, you need to kill this guy here. You've got to constantly reissue these bloody commands.
We are the plague. Rots and ruin. Rots and rots.
Alright, I'm going to put them on fire at will now. They can shoot at whatever they want, because I believe they... No, they actually can't fire while moving. Oh, no, no. What are they doing there? Yeah, no, they actually can. I want them firing over here, but I want them to keep moving. Okay, it's pretty good. But the main thing there was just to have all the single entities commit over here so they don't harass the Dreadquake Mortars. These guys here, they're not going to be a problem for the Chosen. They'll hold them back. This is why we waited so long. Get all their best units to commit.
Grandfather Nurgle's
Good. Almost got him. Okay, we're going to be firing up in here. And you just have the Chosen hold these guys back. But we don't want to be firing anywhere near the Chosen. These ones here, just stay hidden for the time being. They're not committing enough over here for me to give a shit about it. So yeah, any of the Dreadquake mortar shots that land over here just aren't really going to dish out any serious damage to us. This guy here's taking a fair bit. Okay, we killed the dragon, that's good, and we killed that other lord, that's good. Alright, you try to stay back a little bit. I think they're... Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. And everyone here, just hold them back. Keep them into a blob. Because if you blob up, the AI just imitates you a little bit. No, don't need to do that. In fact, if we play our cards right, we might actually have more troops at the end of this battle, or more health, I guess, than we did at the start of it. Alright, yeah, look at the bombings we're getting now. This is exactly what we were looking for. And these guys here are just backing off because they're not going to be able to do anything. And of course, we're not really doing much damage to our own units either, which is awesome. As I've said so many times, just take your strengths, try to magnify them, and minimize your weaknesses. Hide your weaknesses from the enemy so they can't see them. Because otherwise they'll go for it. Very nice.
Leaving a bilious trail. Plague and filth.
So just giving them some heals, just because it will increase our bounce of power, as opposed to healing this guy here, who's about to hit his max regen anyway.
Harbinger of rot.
Keep them back a little bit. Yeah, there's these archers over here. They actually did a lot of damage. I should have focused on them. Oh well, nobody died. But yeah, Nurgle, my god, do they benefit from blob tactics. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, they're okay. They get hit with the Dreadquake mortar. They're alright. I wouldn't mind them actually withdrawing from the battlefield, but because we're caught in force march, I don't have that option. I could just actually run them over here. Just run them back over this way now. That's it. Aim for the biggest blobs. That way we're getting good use out of our ammunition. Because yeah, if we had set up in a normal formation, they would have just come at us in waves. We wouldn't be able to kill off entire units in one hit with this. Let's get them out of there, Slowpoke.
Let's go, boys. Lord, let it
Very nice. Oh, a direct hit on my Beast of Nurgle, but I'm sure it's fine.
A legend, they do flaming attack. Oh my god, how is this even a disaster battle?
Well, here's the thing. The guy obviously didn't think to do this. Okay, more healing over there. Just yeah, bring them back over there to the Chosen. I would prefer it if this guy here stayed out of combat where possible. He's getting a few kills. Very Cinder Blast shot, but honestly, he's going to have line of sight issues. So don't bother. Right, all their reinforcements have now come onto the battlefield. There are still 2 lords that need to be dealt with.
I'll destroy them.
But the most dangerous one has been managed. Get over there. Because yeah, by preserving as much balance of power for ourselves as possible, we'll inflict an early army losses. So we don't have to commit all of our forces and take loads of damage. If each one of these shots is able to clear out like an entire unit, that's what we're going to do. As opposed to potentially missing because they're spread out. Get the enemy to blob up. Got so much damage potential here. Oh yeah. Very nice. Aim for the biggest concentrations of them.
Rot and ruin. Rust and rot.
It's a really good combination. Single entities up front blobbing, while these guys here just bomb them. Also, with these guys here, their ammunition is worth more than their lives, so it's best just to not even use them. That being said, you have the potential for restocking. I'm going to start sending you back, because that'll bring us back a fair bit of bounce of power. Let's go back. I probably should have left him over there in hindsight. But everything is looking pretty good. Alright, we've got this guy back over here. And there's our Armiluses. Alright, of course we're not going to get time to heal, because they're vampire accounts. Only the archers, which we wiped out, would remain.
The Pox Lord.
Well, I mean, these ones definitely got a bunch of recovery, and I don't think we took a single casualty. Just wanted to see if I can get just a tiny bit of healing on them. Cool. And yeah, let's just see if they make that attack again. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good job with the artillery. They got almost a combined kills of like 2,000. Actually, no, they get... No, just under 2,000 together. Alright, and we took no casualties. And maybe this guy here is in the same shape as he was before, but they're in better shape, and that will help in balance of power. So it's good that guy remains wounded. And yeah, this is the problem. They just revive so many of their units, and then come back again. So we can get 2% replenishment from that, which is absolutely rubbish. Get you 100 infections, that doesn't seem to be a problem. Well, 2% is better than nothing. I don't know. Is it though? I'm not good. It's just nothing though. That's the problem. Yeah, you get, this is the efforts that he's had in the previous 3 hours of fighting. I think he just needed me to finish the job. And what are they going to do? Are they going to push for another attack? No, they're backing off now. So what probably could have happened is if we had done a bad job of that battle, like fought it normally and lost half of our army, then they would have gone back in and made another attack on us. This is why when you see me live stream and stuff, I always try really hard to minimize casualties to prevent that kind of shit from happening.
A fine host body you are.
Because yeah, you never know when they've just got another army that you just can't see. I have no idea what's going on in the campaign, so don't do any of that. So we want to get in there and have a look at what's going on with the vampire counts in Sylvania. Definitely not a disaster campaign. Oh my god, yeah, they're just going crazy with armies. Yeah, just throwing shit at a wall and basically seeing what sticks. God damn. So you definitely want to make sure that you're killing these lords at regular intervals. Looks like they sacked that recently. But yeah, you got some recovery. If there was any vampiric corruption here, it's gone now. And you've got backup coming over here with Magungus. And if we have a look at the strength ranking, yeah, they're not even an endgame crisis, so they got shitloads of armies. Their strength ranking is absolutely nothing compared to yours. So yeah, you shouldn't have any problem going forward, even with this damaged army here. Because yeah, if they're just going to shoot loads of garbage at you, and this guy here is going to be stronger now because of the victories that he's fought. Look at that, 7 ranks up. And not from that one battle that we fought, but obviously, like you said, he's been fighting for several hours to get to that point. But yeah, situation seems fine, and now you can just progress it. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.